to enjoy and exhibitional skills developed by the students in an educational setting. Please give these students your positive encouragement and support. Booing, taunting, or intimidating the officials or opponents is unfriendly and unacceptable. Now let's start it out for the visiting Crusaders. At guard, a 5'11" sophomore, number 2, Rachel Bean. At guard, a 5'7" senior, number 5, Mackenzie Hewitt. At guard, a 5'9" senior, number 11, Ashley Lipper. At guard, a 5'9" senior, number 13, Josie Polkikio. And at guard, a 5'8" senior, number 34, Amber Cross. The Crusaders are coached by Maddie Baisley. She's assisted by Libby Baisley, Wayne Capers Jr., and Rob Travis. And now, the starting line for goal, Hutchinson, Claire, Lady Panthers. At guard, a 5'9" sophomore, number 3, Riley Callahan. At guard, a 5'8" senior, number 20, Paige Duckberry. At guard, a 5'8" sophomore, number 23, Olivia Terlecki. At forward, a 6'1" senior, number 42, Kate Robbins. And at guard, a 5'5" senior, number 14, Sam Hudson. The Lady Panthers are coached by Pete Serio. He's assisted by Susan McConnell Serio, John Fontana, and Ashley Zemba. Tonight's officials, Nick Lancaster, Brenna Burley, and Jim Hobart.
And that brings us finally to us. Good evening once again, everybody, from Upper St. Clair High School. Kevin McGahey here behind the microphone. Tyler Robbins doing the camera work as tonight. Here it is on December 12th, 2022. Early in this 2022-3 season. Tonight, the homestanding Panthers welcome to our gym. It's a non-section friendly out of Class 2A, I believe, Bishop Canevin High School, coming in with a so far undefeated record. We're just getting real early in the season. Panthers 2-1 overall, but no section record to speak of yet. That all gets started later in the week. And we're glad to have you all here. The starting lineup features, for your Panthers rather, features a mix of classes here. We'll get them done. Kaiten Robbins, number 42, will take the center. She takes that center jump, then the Panthers control it with senior guard Sam Prunzik, who as always runs the offense. Kate Robbins has it now. Prunzik on the near side. It looks like man-to-man put on by Bishop Canevin. To the far side, number 23 is Olivia Terlecki, a sophomore. Senior Paige Delicari with it, and there you pretty much have it. Who have I missed? Oh, 3, sophomore Riley Callahan with it back to us right now. Just underway here. From 3, Riley Callahan, first shot. And the first 3 of the night, and the Panthers with a 3-0 lead. The full court pressure gets the ball right back. Callahan with the layup off the rim, no good. Gets her own rebound. Gets it back out to Terlecki. 4-3. That one's good. 2 shots. Nothing but net. And it's a 6-0 Panther lead. With Bishop Canevin putting together their first offensive rush. And it's a held ball. Possession arrow here early in this contest goes Bishop Canevin way, and they'll have that ball right in front of the St. Clair bench. Number 13 brings it in. That senior guard, Josie Bocchiccio. Number 34, with the back to Amber Cross right now, has the ball across the timeline. Number 11 with the ball, Ashley Lippold, the senior forward. Back to number 5 across the way, Mackenzie Hurt. And number 2, Rachel Beam now with the ball. So everybody's touched it for Canevin, this time down the floor. Batted away and stolen, picked up by Kate Robbins for the Panthers. Of course, in the home whites, going right to left across your television screen. Terlecki again with a shot, rim no good. Rebounded by Ashley Lippold of Bishop Canevin. She takes it right down the lane, puts it up, and is fouled. She went into triple coverage there. Let's see who that one's on. It is on Kate Robbins. She picks up her first personal. Ashley Lippold will shoot 2. First one is good. Bishop Canevin on the board, and Ashley will get the second free throw. Second one also good. 6-2 currently the Panther lead. Minute and a half gone first quarter. And it's Sam Prunzik taking her time getting across the timeline. Riley Caliquet drives to the hoop with the left hand up off the glass. It's no good, but she is fouled. I believe that'll be by number 5 for Bishop Canevin, Mackenzie Hurt. Indeed, that's her first personal. And Riley Caliquet will shoot 2. First one is a swish for Riley Caliquet. 4 points now for her. She'll get the second. Also good. Good form, good result. 5 points now for Riley Caliquet. 8-2, 6-point Panther lead. Just 2 minutes gone first quarter. Double team the ball in the forecourt, and timeout called by the Crusaders of Bishop Canevin. Looks like Panthers are going to put pressure on that ball. Once that ball hits to the corner, that's where the double team happens. And Bishop Canevin's going to have to find a way to beat that full court Panther pressure. 8-2, Panthers lead. So far, Riley Caliquet, number 3, has 5. A 3 and 2 for 2 from the line. Sophomore guard Olivia Terlecki, number 23, also has a 3. It's 8-2. Still very early in the first quarter. 1 team foul each. And it will still be Crusaders ball. Rachel Beam on the inbound for the ladies in blue. Mackenzie Hurt with it. Canevin gets the ball across the midcourt line, and for 3, that is good from Ashley Lippold. She's got all 5 Crusader points. It's 8-5 Panthers. 5:45 left first quarter. Sam Prunzik. Riley Caliquet drives down the lane, gives it off to the side. Good ball movement by the Panthers. Kate Robbins with it down low, up off the glass and in, and she's fouled. Kate Robbins strong to the bucket on the good pass. She's fouled by Amber Cross. Her first, second team foul for Bishop Canevin, and Kate Robbins shoots 1. Back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Crusaders. Into the forecourt, Ashley Lippold with it. She's got all 5 Canevin points. Amber Cross now with it. She falls down. Oh, look, going to have to get that ball out of there. Crusaders still with it. Hop step. Yeah, that was a travel. On her way to the bucket, turnover gives the ball back to the Panthers. It'll be Paige Delicari on the inbound. Sam Prunzik will, of course, as always, run the offense. 3 minutes gone now. First quarter, 10-5 Panthers. Riley Caliquet for a long 3, back of the rim, no good. Kate Robbins, the offensive rebound to Paige Delicari, who puts up a 3. Rim, no good, and fought for, and Kate Robbins had it stepped on the end line. It'll be Canevin ball. Full court Panther pressure. Beam on the inbound, gets it to Mackenzie Hurt. Ashley Lippold with it. into the forecourt. And the Crusaders set up the offense. It's a 2 if it goes. Off the rim, no good. Who's got that rebound? It's off a blue foot and out of bounds to the Panthers. Olivia Terlecki got that ball inbounds, and of course Sam Prunsick will run the offense. Sam Prunsick on the drive, gets it back, skips the pass across. Paige Delacari for 3. Usually a dead-eye shooter, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Ashley Lippold for Canevin. She gets it quickly to the forecourt, it's out of bounds, and who had it last? Looks like off a St. Clair hand. The ball stays with Canevin. Well, it was an issue there. I think they were warning Kate Robinson to stay back, and that should be a backcourt violation. Indeed it is. Ball should stay with the Panthers. Sam Prunsick with the ball. Olivia Terlecki over to Paige Delacari. Kate Robbins out high. Good ball movement outside that three-point arc for the Panthers. Good man-to-man defense put on by Bishop Canevin. Long 3 attempt by Paige Delacari. Did not make it. Kate Robbins had it for a second. Gave it up. Ashley Lippold with it for the Crusaders. Poked out of bounds by Kate Robbins. It'll stay with Canevin under their own basket. 3:28 left, first quarter. 10-5 St. Clair. Mackenzie Hurt now over to short off the rim, no good, and out of bounds. It'll be Panther ball. That was actually Lippold with that shot. It'll be Panther ball now in front of their own bench. Paige Delacari here to the near side. Riley Caliquet back out toward the midcourt line. Oh, underneath the Paige Delacari, sailed a bit over her head, a little too strong from Sam Prunsick. Turnover, gives the ball over to the Crusaders. Panthers still with that full court pressure on the inbound. Poked out of bounds and gathered in by Sam Prunsick. Pressure work. Olivia Terlecki short. Out of bounds to the Crusaders. Stolen by Paige Delacari with the left hand. Up it goes. The full court pressure works again. Paige Delacari, her first bucket. 12-5 Panthers. Ball double teamed on the far side and out of bounds. Off Sam Prunsick hands. I think it stays with Bishop Canevin. 2 substitutions now for the Panthers. Number 4, Ryan Prunsick enters the game as a guard. And number 10, Meredith Hujak for the Panthers. Meredith, a sophomore guard. Ryan Prunsick, a freshman guard for the Panthers. 2:35 to go, first quarter. Mackenzie Hurt double teamed out there. Good man-to-man defense by the Panthers. Oh, wide open underneath. And missing the bucket was Mackenzie Hurt. Who's got it back? Canevin has it back. Riley Caliquet knocked it out of bounds, and in the fight for the ball, put up a body foul. It should be a non-shooting foul, but it'll be Riley Caliquet's first personal. Ashley Lippold with it outside the three-point arc. Ryan Prunsick with that defense. 4-3 if it goes. Rim no good. Rebounded by Sam Prunzik. Riley Calicay is ahead of the pack. She's got it right there up off the glass and off the rim. No good. Looks like Kate Robbins over the back. We'll double check that with the official. Yes, looks like Kate Robbins picks up her second personal. And Paige Delacari checks right back in for Kate Robbins. Panthers still with that 12-5 lead. Hasn't been any scoring for a little while. Under 2 minutes now left first quarter. Crusaders break the press into the forecourt. Ashley Lippold with it. Outside the three-point arc, Rachel Beam. She puts up a three. Rim no good. Paige Delacari the rebound. Sam Prunzik with it. Furiously right down Main Street, off the glass, just a little too hard. Sam misses the layup. Canevin with a rebound. 1:25 now to go first quarter. Stolen by Ryan Prunzik. Here we go. Riley Calicay with it ahead of the pack. Up off the glass and in. That, young people, is how you run a fast break. Well done, well executed, well finished. 14-5. 9-point Panther lead now. Stolen by Riley Calicay. And back-to-back layups. Nine points now for Riley Calicay out of the Panthers' 16, 52 seconds left first quarter. Almost stolen, and a scrum underneath in a fight for the ball. Let's see. That is on Riley Calicay. She picks up her second personal. And quickly, Olivia Terlecki checks back in for Riley Calicay. Ashley Lippold with the ball. Sam Prunzik the defense. Three if it goes, rim no good, over the backboard, and it will go Panthers' way with 34 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. 16-5, 11-point Panther lead. See what the Panthers do here. Try for one more shot, maybe. Underneath, Paige Delacari was wide open. She could have just turned and made a layup herself, and looks like a hand check foul. That is on. It's on Bella Sizak. Bella Sizak picks up her first. 3 team fouls now for Canevin. 4 for the Panthers. 20 seconds. Ryan Prunzik with it. Sam Prunzik puts up a three. Oh, the bank was open off the backboard and in. Sam Prunzik with a three. 9 seconds left now. No time left, and the Panthers steal, and that is how the first quarter ends. A very nice first quarter for the Panthers. They finish up that quarter with a 19-5 lead. For Bishop Canevin, all 5 points were scored early in that quarter by number 11, Ashley Lippold. No serious foul trouble for the Crusaders. 3 players with 1 each. Number 5, Mackenzie Hurt. Number 12, Bella Sizak, and number 34, Amber Cross. For the Panthers, Riley Calicay leading all scorers with 10 now in the first quarter. We just saw Sam Prunzik drain a 3. Early on, number 23, Olivia Terlecki drained a 3. Kate Robbins with 2. And Paige Delacari also had a 2 in that quarter. That all adds up to 19. The foul trouble for the Panthers is in 2 players. Riley Calicay has 2 and Kate Robbins has 2. But that is it. 14 fouls for the Panthers. Possession arrow goes the Panthers' way to start this second quarter. And no changes from what we just saw. It's Olivia Terlecki on the inbound to Sam Prunzik. Her sister Ryan is in there, number 4. Number 10, Meredith Hujak. And right there, Paige Delicari. Olivia Terlecki across the arc, out of bounds, stays with the Panthers off a Crusader hand. Good crossover dribble and up off the glass, just short. Meredith Hujak got it back. Panthers have it, and we'll set up the offense again. Ryan Prunzik to Paige Delicari. Sam Prunzik up off the glass and in. Nice little runner for Sam Prunzik. 5 now for Sam. Canevin with it, breaks the press, and they get the ball to the forecourt. Ashley Lippold chose not to take the 3. She's covered by Sam Prunzik. Excellent man-to-man Panther defense. Amber Cross with it now. Looking for inspiration over there. Underneath and up off the glass, comes up short. It's a good little play. It's a wide open layup, but comes up just short. Panthers with it. Ryan Prunzik now. Meredith Hujak. Paige Delicari tries a 3. Drains it. Paige Delicari. The sharp shooting Paige Delicari. Her first 3, 5 points now, and the lead is 19-24-5. Panthers over Bishop Canevin. Not a travel. Looks like a little habeas grabus going on there on the way to the lane. That's Paige. Oh, Olivia Terlecki gets tagged with that one. Her first. 5 team fouls now. Back on the floor are Riley Caliquet, number 3, and center Kate Robbins. Canevin ball under their own basket on the inbound. Josie Bocchiccio. Underneath and up off the glass, just short again off the rim. Paige Delicari the rebound, way ahead to Riley Caliquet. Not enough to do anything with, though. Now Caliquet, 4-3, draw down it goes, and let's see what the call is. Might be a call away from the ball. So the 3 was good by Riley Caliquet. Oh my, Kate Robbins picks up her 3rd foul. Substituting now Naomi Richardson, number 35, in for the Panthers. So it's Canevin ball. 6 team fouls now for the Panthers. Next one puts Canevin in the bonus free throw situation, and it's 27-5. Stolen by Naomi Richardson on the pass. Caliquet down the lane, up off the glass and in. Riley Caliquet, 14 points now. And no scoring so far for Canevin this well. Until then, Ashley Lippold with her second 3. All 8 Canevin points are from Ashley Lippold. Riley Caliquet again for 3, and down it goes again. My goodness. 3 threes for Riley Caliquet, and 17 points here in the first half. Wow, the quarter and a half. It's not even a full half. Ball stays with Canevin. Substitution. Number 10, Amari Elliott comes in for the Crusaders. Outside the three-point arc, Rachel Beam with it. Nice spin move up off the glass and off the rim, no good. Nice little play off Batted away apparently by Canevin. I thought it was off Naomi Richardson's hands, but it'll stay with the Panthers. Olivia Terlecki with it. Riley Calicay now. Oh, falls down, stolen away by Rachel Beam. Canevin has it. They set up in the forecourt. Ashley Lippold off the glass and in. With the left hand, Ashley Lippold, all 10 Canevin points so far. 32-10, 22-point Panther lead. 4.5 to go until halftime. Terlecki now with a three. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Lippold for Bishop Canevin. Zips the ball into the forecourt, sets up the offense. Rachel Beam has it. Paige Delacari the defense. Beam in the lane, goes up and collects the foul by Paige Delacari. Paige is first, but it's 17 fouls now. It'll be a two-shot foul anyway. But the Panthers now in the bonus. Rachel Beam strides to the line, shooting two. First one, very good. 3 of 3 from the line so far tonight for the Crusaders. Sam Prunzik checks back in. Ryan Prunzik to the bench. Second one off the rim, no good. Naomi Richardson the rebound. Riley Calicay zips it into the forecourt. Sam Prunzik pulls up for three. Rim no good. Naomi Richardson the rebound. Spin move gets it back out front. Riley Calicay will try one. Rim no good. And that'll be Naomi Richardson over the back. Rebounded by Amari Elliott. It's a non-shooting foul, so it's a non-possession foul. Checking in for the Crusaders, number 4, Natalie Kirsch. And she will set up on the far side on the free throw line. 2 free throws. Looks like 1-1 for Amari Elliott. My mistake. It's a 1-1 free throws for Amari Elliott. First one off the rim, no good. Richardson the rebound for the Panthers. And of course, Sam Prunzik under 4 minutes now, halfway through the second quarter. 32-11. Sam Prunzik with a lovely run and a right-handed layup. Sam Prunzik, 7 points now for Sam. 34-11 Panthers. 3:25 left till halftime. Natalie Kirsch with it. Looking for help down low. Amber Cross now in the lane, up and off the glass. No good. Gets her own rebound. And a three if it goes. Rim no good. Olivia Terlecki with that rebound. Gets it way ahead. Oh, well, Riley Calicay was looking for Naomi Richardson. Batted away by Canevin. And, well, nice little play, but Amari Elliott dragged her back foot. That's a traveling violation, and the Panthers will get the ball under their own basket. Riley Calicay on the inbound. Richardson has it. Olivia Terlecki underneath Sam Prunzik. She will not shoot from underneath. Paige Delacari, 4-3, rim no good. Amari Elliott with that Canevin rebound. 2:40 to go. Second quarter. Rachel Beam with it. Olivia Terlecki on the defense. Now Ashley Lippold pulls up, does not take the three. Rachel Beam again. Amari Elliott now gives up to Beam. Good Panther defense. Canevin just unable to penetrate. Turnaround was good. Elliott on a good rebound attempt. Stepped on the end line out of bounds. It'll be Panther ball. 2:07 until the mid-game break. Sam Prunzik. Paige Delicari with the 3-attempt rim, no good. Amari Elliott, the Canevin rebound, looking for help. Contact down low, looked like Olivia Terlecki might have grabbed her wrist but got bashed in the nose in the bargain. So it is Olivia with her second personal foul. It'll be 1-and-1 free throws for Amari Elliott. She missed her first just a little while ago. She will get 1-and-1. Drains the first, she'll get the bonus. Ryan Prunzik and Meredith Hujak check back in for the Panthers. Olivia Terlecki and Paige Delicari temporarily to the bench. Second one short. Meredith Hujak with the rebound. Sam Prunzik will have it. Also checked in for the Panthers, number 55, Maddie John, a senior forward. It's 2 if it goes. Comes up short by Ryan Prunzik, out of bounds, and it will be Crusaders ball. For Canevin, checking back in, number 5, Mackenzie Hurt. Amari Elliott to the bench, along with Natalie Kirsch. Amber Cross with it. Pull up jumper. Rim, backboard no good. Meredith Hujak with it. Canevin double teaming the ball. Meredith dribbles right out of it and zips into the forecourt. It was a 3-on-2 there from Naomi Richardson off the rim, no good. Ashley Lipple the rebound, and in a fight for the ball, I think Naomi Richardson's going to get tagged for that one too. Yep, good aggressive play, but Naomi Richardson picks up her second. Now the Panthers with one player with 3 and 3 players with 2 each so far. First one, it's a 2-shot foul. Okay. The first one was missed. The second one goes up. Also missed. That was Josie Bocciccio shooting those free throws. And with 54 seconds to go, the Panthers with a 34-12 lead. And the ball. Sam Prunzik on the offense. Ryan Prunzik now with her back to us here. Maddie John loses control for a minute. Canevin has it. And it's picked up by Amber Cross, dribbled into the forecourt, and it looks like maybe Maddie John with a hip check and a beauty will she'll pick up that foul. Her first. But now that's 10 personal fouls, and that puts Bishop Canevin in the 2-shot bonus. So Amber Cross shoots 2. First one short. She will get the back end of this one. Back of the rim, no good. Naomi Richardson the rebound. Fought for, and Sam Prunzik comes away with it. 18 seconds to go until halftime. 10 now. Naomi Richardson, 6 seconds. Maddie John puts it up. Oh, off the rim, no good. Canevin with the rebound. And time runs out, and the first half expires with the Upper St. Clair Panthers holding a 34-12, 22-point lead. Stick with us, everybody. We'll be right back for the second half. You're watching the Upper St. Clair Sports Network. We are back getting ready for the second half of tonight's contest between the homestanding Panthers and the visiting Bishop Canevin Crusaders. I'm still Kevin McGahey, and Tyler Robbins is still behind the camera. How about a quick scoring summary of the first half? For the Bishop Canevin Crusaders, they are led by number 11, senior forward Ashley Lippold. She's got 2 threes at 2 and 2 and 2 for 2 from the line for 10 points. 1 of 3 from the line for number 10, Amari Elliott, and 1 of 2 from the line for number 2, the sophomore guard Rachel Beam. 12 points in the first half for Bishop Canevin. For the Panthers, spread out a little bit wider, but overwhelmingly Riley Caliquet, number 3, the sophomore guard, leads with 17 points. Next up is senior guard Sam Prunzik with 7. Paige Delicari, a 3 and a 2 for 5 points. Olivia Terlecki, the sophomore guard, number 23, with 3. And Kate Robbins, a senior forward, with 2. The foul situation, Panthers piled up a goodly number of personal fouls in that first half, led by senior Kate Robbins with 3. Senior forward Naomi Richardson, number 35, she has 2. Olivia Terlecki, the sophomore guard, with 2. Riley Caliquet has 2 herself. Paige Delicari 1, and Maddie John 1. The Panthers here will start the second half with a 22-point lead, 34-12. The possession arrow goes Canevin's way, so they'll start the second half with the ball. And we shall see. It looks like the starting 5 that Coach Sirio will send out for the Panthers to start the second half. Josie Bocciccio, number 13, will have the inbound for Bishop Canevin. She'll give it off to Amber Cross, and away we go in the second half. Ashley almost poked away, but gathered back in by the Crusaders. They're, of course, in the powder blue, going right to left this half. Panthers in the whites, left to right. Lippold with it, still looking for help. Triple teamed and batted out of bounds by a St. Clair hand. It stays with the Crusaders in front of their own bench. Amber Cross has it outside the three-point arc. Paige Delicari, the defense. Out long for a 3, right of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Paige Delicari. Riley Caliquet with it quickly into the forecourt. Finds Delicari for 3. Back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Rachel Beam for Canevin. Ahead to Mackenzie Hurt. Now back out to Beam to set up the Crusaders' offense. Ashley Lippold with it outside the three-point arc. It's 3 if it goes, and it does. That's Josie Bocciccio.
Number 13, Josie Bocciccio for 3.
And that opens up the second half scoring. Kate Robbins with it, gets it back out to Sam Prunzik, over to Paige Delicari. Sam Prunzik for 3. Rim no good. Kate Robbins the rebound, and it goes back up, and she got whacked on the way up. I think by Rachel Beam. Yeah, that was Rachel Beam, her first team foul, and Kate Robbins will shoot 2 free throws. First one, very good, nothing but net. 1 of 2 from the line now for Kate, 3 points. She will get the second. Also good. Good form, good result. 4 points now for Kate Robbins. Canevin on the inbound. Josie Bocciccio with it. And she double dribbles something. She might have tweaked her ankle. Hope it's not serious, but she did land kind of funny. Yeah, she's going to take a quick break. We hope that ankle's all right. Amari Elliott, number 10, checks in for the Crusaders. Riley Caliquet the inbound. Sam Prunzik with it. Olivia Turlicki back to Riley Califer for a long three. Wow! Nothing but net, and Riley Califer, her fourth tray and 20 points already. Oh boy, that'll be a reach in. I think they're going to call that. Well, they got a choice. Let's see who they call it on. It is on Paige Delacari, her first team foul this half for the Panthers. 39-15, 24-point Panther lead. 2 minutes elapsed here in this third quarter. Amber Cross with it. Pulls up, looks for help. Thought she found it underneath. Ashley Lippold just a one step behind that pass, and the turnover gives the ball right back to the Panthers. And Sam Prunzik out of character, double dribbles the ball. I think she had in mind to zip a pass down the lane and picked it up. Double dribble, turnover to Bishop Canevin. Ashley Lippold now with it. Sam Prunzik on the defense. Nice pick out front by Elliott. Lippold pulls up, blocked by Cade Robbins. Sam Prunzik comes up with it. Hustles down the lane. Was wide open for a second, but will now look for help. Cade Robbins underneath. Makes the move up off the glass and in. Cade Robbins. Good little move. Cade Robbins now 6 points. 41-15 Panthers. Amber Cross with it down low. Cross has it again. 4-3. Way down, in and out, no good. Rebound back up. The putback by Amari Elliott. Oh boy, she fouled by Cade Robbins. Oh boy. Yeah, that's Kate's fourth personal foul. Now what does Coach Sirio do? Let's have Elliott shoot 2 free throws first. She's 1 of 3 from the line so far. That first one is good. Tickle in the twine, no rim at all, no molecules. Amari Elliott with the second. Also good. 3 points now for Elliott on 3 of 5 free throw shooting. Panthers with it. Cade Robbins stays in the game. 41-17 Panthers. Riley Califer now. Drives to the hoop, up off the glass, no good. Cade Robbins had it, out of bounds though. She could not control that rebound. And it'll be Crusaders ball. 3.5 gone here, third quarter. Panthers with a 24-point lead. Ashley Lippold with it, gives the ball up. Sam Prunzik fell on it, got it up, and Paige Delacari has it now. Riley Califer, oh, a nice little deke move, but apparently with happy feet in the process, traveling violation. It's now Canevin ball. Lippold with it, pulls up for 3. It is partially blocked by Cade Robbins. Now what happens underneath? Who had it? It's a traveling. Well, Amari Elliott seems to have come down with the rebound and was called for a travel. I think the crowd wanted a foul. 2 Panthers had hands on it. But Elliott did have control and moved her feet. Cade Robbins now to Sam Prunzik. 4-3. Olivia Turlicki. Her first point since early in the first quarter. 2 threes, 6 points now for Olivia. 44-17 Panthers. Lippold with it way out high. Drives the lane, up off the glass and in. And she will get to try to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Olivia Turlicki picks up that personal. Her third team foul, and the free throw back at the rim, no good. Cade Robbins the rebound. And the Panthers once again on the attack. 3.5 to go, third quarter. Reach in foul by Ashley Lippold. No real issues there. That's her first. Second team foul. Paige Delacari on the inbound. Well, Sam Brunsick drove into double team coverage, or into double coverage. Never made it to the hoop. It's out of bounds off a blue hand. It'll be Panthers ball under their own basket. Terlecki again for three. Rim no good. Rebounded by Ashley Lippold for the Crusaders. She pulls up for the jumper. Rim is. I thought that was going to come out. It stayed in. 14 points now for Ashley Lippold. 44-21. Panthers still lead. To the hoop. Riley Calica gets it back out. Sam Prunsick hoists up a three. Good! Sam Prunsick, Jedi. And Sam Prunsick with 2 threes and 2 twos, now in for 10 points of her own. Second player in double figures now for the Panthers tonight. Lippold under. Was looking for, that's a good idea, looking for Amari Elliott, but just a little too far over her head. Elliott heads to the bench. Back on is number 13, Josie Bokikio. 2:40 left, third quarter. Panthers have the ball in a 47-21 lead. Sam Prunsick down the lane. Paige Delacari now for three. Rim, no good. Rebounded by Rachel Beam for the Crusaders. And she had a notion to have a baseball pass. Gave it a little hop step. Traveling violation. Gives the ball right back to the Panthers. Olivia Terlecki on the inbound. Oh boy. Yeah, that ball came back a little too fast. Olivia Terlecki wasn't yet inbound. So turnover gives it right back to the Crusaders. Ashley Lippold with it. Lippold drives into trap, puts it up anyway, and draws the foul from Sam Prunsick. It'll be 2 shots for Ashley Lippold, and Sam Prunsick draws her first personal of the night. 4 team fouls now for the Panthers. 2 shots for Ashley Lippold. First one's good. She's 3 of 4 from the line tonight. 15 points. Back of the rim, no good. Who's got that rebound? Kate Robbins comes down with it. Olivia Terlecki with it, throws it up, gets it right back. Paige Delacari for 3. Down it goes. Paige Delacari. Her second 3, 8 points. And a timeout called by the Bishop Canevin Crusaders. Well, quick ball movement by the Panthers brought us that delightful turn of events. Paige Delacari, normally the sharp shooter for the Panthers. Look at this. 16 points this quarter for the Panthers. 12 of them on 4 threes. Won by Riley Calica, Sam Prunsick, Paige Delacari, and Olivia Terlecki for the game. 10 trays for the Panthers. So out of those 50 points on the board right now, 30 of them have come via the 3-point shot. Wow. Good shooting by the Panthers. When you've got that, it's tough to defend. Yeah, you can always argue it's hard to live and die on the 3-pointer, but this game, the Panthers are living by it. The lead is up to 28 now, 50-22. Riley Calica still leading the way with 20 points. Nobody else in double figures. Only 5 scores in the book for the Panthers. That's kind of unusual. They usually get 7 or 8 in the book. But it's working so far. Ashley Lippold with it now as she moves the ball into the forecourt for Bishop Canevin. Right down the lane, and Oh, don't call that on Kate Robbins. Nope, it's on Paige Delicari. She picks up her third, and there will be 2 more shots for Ashley Lippold. First one, dies on the back of the rim and falls in. 16 points now for Ashley Lippold, and she'll get the second one. Rim no good. Kate Robbins the rebound. And with 1:45 to go, third quarter, Sam Brunswick will take a little bit of time, setting it up in the forecourt. Kate Robbins had it, got it back out to Paige Delicari. Can she do another one? Rim no good. Rebounded by Rachel Beam for the ladies in blue. Sam Brunswick getting in there with a steal and no foul. Riley Caliquet with it. Dribbles across the lane. Sam Brunswick now back out to Riley for 3. Rim no good. Riley gets right back from Olivia Terlicki up for a layup, and off the rim. That one is no good. I can't believe she missed that. But now with under a minute to go, third quarter. Well, that was interesting. Josie Bokikio just kind of fell down. Panthers picked up the ball and paged for another 3. That one goes down. Paige Delicari. Now she's in double figures with 11. And it's a 30-point Panther lead. I think that puts us into running clock time, running clock territory. And a nice little pull-up 3 by Ashley Lippold. 19 points now for Ashley Lippold. 15 seconds left in this third quarter. Panthers probably will take one more shot. Let's see who will take it. Looks like Sam Brunswick 4-2, and that's good. Sam Brunswick, excellent Panthers shooting. And the third quarter ends with the Panthers having another excellent quarter. A 21-point quarter for the Panthers and a 55-26 lead. Bishop Canevin not committing any fouls to speak of. They only have 2 team fouls so far in that third quarter. Panthers with 5, and now we got a little bit of trouble. Kate Robbins picked up her 4th that quarter. Olivia Terlecki, the sophomore guard number 23, has 3. Paige Delicari, the senior guard number 20, has 3. Riley Caliquet still hanging in there with 2. So 3 players in some foul danger, and Kate Robbins stays on the floor. It'll be Kate Robbins, Sam Brunswick, Ryan Brunswick, number 10 Meredith Hujak, and Riley Caliquet here on the inbound. Panther ball to begin this fourth quarter. Sam Brunswick probably could have gone straight down the lane. Meredith Hujak. Sam Brunswick with an awkward pass, but it worked. Now the Panthers can just burn time if they want to. Meredith Hujak for 3, rim no good. Snatched off there by Kate Robbins, and she's fouled. Kate will go to the line, shooting 2. Let's see who that foul is on. It is on Josie Bokikio. Her first, 3rd Canevin team foul. Kate Robbins drains it. Her 7th point, 3 of 4 from the line now for Kate. And the second one's good. Rachel Beam with it and blocked by Kate Robbins, but out of bounds to the Crusaders. Oh, tapped away. Kate Robbins comes up with it, gets it into Meredith Hujak. Spins, finds Sam Prunzik for 3. Yes! Sam Prunzik, wow. 15 points for Sam Prunzik, 3 threes and 3 twos. Holy smoke, 60-26 now, Panthers, on some excellent shooting. Ashley Lippold put that up with the left hand. It came up short. Kate Robbins with a rebound. Ahead to Riley Calicay, up and off the glass and in. Once again, a classic fast break. Quick timeout for Upper St. Clair to get some different players in. 22 points now for Riley Calicay. And St. Clair just takes a 30-second timeout. 62-26 now. 22 points for Riley Calicay. 15 now for Sam Prunzik. Paige Delacari with 11 on 3 threes and a 2. And we just saw Kate Robbins get her 8th point on 2 successful free throws. 7 points scored in this quarter for the Panthers, none so far for Canevin. It will be Canevin ball, inbounds right to left now. 6:20 to go in the contest. Good pick out front by Amari Elliott. Ashley Lippold, and it looks like a little habeas grabus that's Olivia Terlecki with her 4th personal. Now she's got 4. Kate Robbins has 4. Kate is on the bench. Naomi Richardson is on the floor, as is Maddie John, number 55 for the Panthers. Good defense. It's in and stolen away by Ryan Prunzik. Panthers do not need to hurry. Naomi Richardson, though, with a layup off the glass and in. Naomi Richardson in the scorebook with her first 2. 64-26. 2.5 minutes gone, 4th quarter. Ashley Lippold with the ball. She chose not to hoist it up. Amber Cross now in the lane. Finds Amari Elliott. Cross gets it right back, puts up the left-hander, comes up just short, gets her own rebound, and the putback goes back in. Amber Cross. Her first points of the game. Maddie John now with it. Oh! Just a bit high over the head of Olivia Terlecki. Turnover, sends the ball to Canevin. Ashley Lippold with it. Pulls up for 3. Way down, in and out, and in. Wow. Usually that's the home rim bounce, but she got it as an away player. 22 points now for Ashley Lippold. Meredith Hujak with it. Ryan Prunzik wide open, but chose not to go to the hoop. Hujak with the left hand up off the glass. Oh, just a little too hard off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Josie Bokikio. Canevin with it outside the 3-point arc. Number 1, Juliana Umalin has entered the game. I missed that substitution. Sorry, Juliana. Rebounded by Meredith Hujak. We're halfway through the 4th quarter. Under 4 minutes now. 64-31 Panthers. 4-3 from Terlecki. Yes! In it goes. Olivia Terlecki. Her 3rd 3, 9 points. And 67-31 now for the Panthers. Ashley Lippold with it. Makes the turn. Finds Umalin outside the 3-point arc. Lippold with it against the Terlicki defense. 4-3 if it goes. That's short. Out of bounds to the Panthers. Substitutions for Bishop Canevin. Number 30 checks in Sierra Abbott. And number 5, Mackenzie Hurt, back on the floor for the Crusaders. 2 minutes 45 left. Panthers with a big lead. Now it's Hujak for 3. Back of them, no good. Off Maddie John's hands, out of bounds to the Crusaders. 2.5 left. Ashley Lippold pulls up for 3. Just short. Oh, rebounded by the Crusaders. Lippold gets it right back. Stolen by Meredith Hujak ahead of the crowd and up off the glass and pushed from behind. She missed the layup, but will get 2 free throws. Meredith Hujak with a chance to get in the scorebook. 2 shots. First, whoa, way down, in and out, no good. She'll get the second. Second one is good. Meredith Hujak in the scorebook with her first point. Canevin with it. Ashley Lippold. Olivia Terlecki on the defense. Lippold gets it back out. Natalie Kirsch with it. Found Sierra Abbott in the corner. That one went awry, and the Panthers now with 1:25 to go and a 37-point lead. Let's see what happens now. Maddie John does not take the shot. Naomi Richardson to the hoop. Finds help outside. 1:14 to go now. Olivia Terlecki. 3! Oh my goodness. Olivia Terlecki now in double figures with 12. All on trays. 4 gorgeous high arc 3-point shots. 71-31. Ashley Lippold off the rim and no good. Maddie John the rebound. Olivia Terlecki with it. Ryan Prunzik puts it up off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Juliana Umelin for Bishop Canevin. Stolen by Ryan Prunzik. 32 seconds left now. Panthers with it. Underneath, Meredith Hujak for the bucket. 3 points for Meredith. And a very, very good offensive show by the Panthers for a very game Bishop Canevin squad. They never gave up. They just couldn't find a way to get by this Panther defense. Well, there's a nice little left-handed runner by Ashley Lippold. 24 now for Ashley with 1 maybe to come. Naomi Richardson picks that one up, her 3rd personal. Ashley Lippold shooting 1. It is good. 25 points for Ashley Lippold, and with 5 seconds left, that seems to be how it will end. The Panthers with a very, very energetic 73-34. It's a nice home victory. It's a non-section friendly, remember, so it doesn't really count in the standings, but it is excellent practice for the Panthers, and they come away with some excellent shooting and the victory. For the, how about a quick scoring summary before we take off here? For the Panthers, leading all scorers all night long was Riley Caliquet. She ends up with 22 big points. 15 points for Sam Prunzik, the senior guard. My goodness. 3 threes, 3 twos to make that 15 points. Olivia Terlecki, the sophomore guard, number 23, 12 all on 3-point shots. 11 points for Paige Delicari, 3 threes and a 2. 8 points for the senior forward Kate Robbins, who played a quarter and a half with 4 personal fouls. She ended up with 8. Naomi Richardson with 2, and Meredith Hujak, who played that fourth quarter, she's got 3 points. Well, it's a victory for the Panthers. There's a lot more to come this season. We're glad you've seen these contests so far. It's still way early in the season. Watch this team develop with further games right here on Upper St. Clair Sports Network. My name's Kevin McGahey. It's been Tyler Robbins doing the camera work for you. We're glad you were with us, everybody. Good night, and we'll see you next time right here on the Upper St. Clair Sports Network. Good night, everybody.